everyone, today I'm sharing my 2015 Holy Grail products. First I thought, I really don't have any, but once I started thinking about it, I do. So let's get started. One of my first is two products for cover up, and lately I've been needing it because I've got a red spot right here about the size of a nickel from something else I use. So my first is my go-to Elle under eye cover cream that I've been using for years, and this has been a great one. This is lighter. And then the second one that I'm really loving these days is the Pixie Correction Concentrate. It's a peach color, and I apply it with this. So whether it's under eye or putting it on red spots that won't go away, these two have been fantastic. Then my next Holy Grail product is a foundation I come back to all the time, and that is my Elle foundation. This is a product that's made in the Chicago area. It used to be in Marshall Field stores for years, this whole line was. Then when Marshall Fields didn't have it anymore, they had it in Saks, and now I don't think they carry it anywhere. I think you have to go to the website or call the company. So yesterday I actually tried on my hand at another store at the Grail. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm going to totally butcher the name. Put a little bit on my hand. I liked it. I liked how it smelled. It's more expensive than Elle, and I think the Elle performs just as well. It always looks great at the end of the day. I use the first two colors, the burnished fawn and the burnished ivory, and they work really well for me. Like I said, it lasts all day and it looks great. So one of my tops. In the blush category, I've got a few, and please also watch my Studio Gear video. This one I love from them. This one's on sale right now for a great price. It's the biscuit. I don't know if you can see that color, but it's kind of goes coral with a little bit of pink. This is my second one. I just bought a third one. And then another one that I've been getting compliments on is discontinued. This is one from Paula's Choice when it was called Paula's Select. It's their Dusty Rose, but I did find one in Studio Gear. This is also on sale because it's a discontinued color. This is the color they call Crush, and I'm actually wearing it today. These are not bright. They are more toned down. They don't have any shimmer in them, so you can put shimmer on top if that's what you like. But they're just easy to put on. They stay all day. I see myself in the mirror later on in the day, you know, 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, and the blush still looks like I just put it on. So great blush. Then for highlighter, because of my age, I don't like to go over the top. I'm loving this Too Faced Candlelight. I bought this about a year ago. It just looks like this. I put it on. This is the last thing I put on my face before I get to my eyes, and it just gives me that little bit of shimmer where I want it. If I want a little bit more, then I'm using this. I picked up. It's an Elle brand that I got at Kohl's. They don't sell it anymore, but you can get this color anywhere. This is actually an eyeshadow. I just take either a fan brush or another small brush that's about this big in the bristles, and I just put a little bit on top of the cheekbone. Maybe a little bit on the Cupid's bow if I just want a little bit, and it's fantastic. Now, in the other highlight area, which I meant to mention before all these other highlighters, but I messed it up in my notes and then drew an arrow and forgot to look down. The highlighter that I'm really liking after I put on foundation, and either before or after face powder, I'm kind of experimenting with that, I go back to this Elle under eye, and I've tried different things. I've tried the MAC Prop and Prime, you know, and other ones like that. You have to twist the thing and it comes out of the brush, and then you have too much or too little, and this is so much better. I just dip my finger in it and do my highlights. I need to do another highlighting contouring video. Then I go to my trusty Echo Tools buffing brush, and I buff it out. I put a little bit on the sides of my nose and down the center of my nose. This, I can control how much I put on. There's no shimmer in this whatsoever, so it just gives this nice highlight look. And as I pass a mirror later in the day, it still looks really good. And it grabs the light like it should without having all kinds of silly shimmer on my face, which at my age just starts looking kind of silly. So I love this. This lasts a long time. In the olden days, when I first started using this, I was 30 years old. I only used it on the under eye. It lasts 4 to 5 years using it once a day. So now I use more of it because I'm using it as a highlighter every day. So this will probably last 3 years. I get it to the point where it's all pan and a little bit on the edges before I even order another one, and it's still just as creamy as the day I bought it. If you click the description box below to open that up, they've given me a discount code that you can put in to get a discount on your first order. So that was really nice of them to do. Now on to eyeshadow. You know what? I couldn't pick among any of my palettes for something that's been like holy grail. I like them all equally, but I would just pick one because I am a person who gets so scheduled and so busy that it just bugs me if it takes me a long time to put on makeup. So I picked one tiny drugstore palette that is quick to put on and always looks good, and that's the Physicians Formula Canyon Classics. And you can see that I have hit pan on these two. This one I use is, you know, lid and under the brow. This one I use as a transition color above the crease, and this one I'll put in the crease, and this one I hardly ever use. But easy to use, you know, you take it on traveling and voila, it's really easy. What else do I want to say? All right, the next one is eyebrow. I finally was able to get the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in dark. I had medium. Every time I went to Target, they never had the dark. I just went online and ordered it. It's $3. So let me tell you what I use. It comes with a pomade here, and a powder. I only use the pomade. And I use this skinny little brush. It's little tiny. Let me get that so you can see how tiny this is. This is from Japanesque. I have another brush like it with a tiny little brush, but it's shorter, which is probably easier to use close up to the mirror. And I apply the pomade. I put some on the brush. I wipe the excess off on a tissue. I start in the middle of the brow, and then if I've got a little too much on, I use one of these little spoolie ones. I got a package of these at Sally. And I'm really liking how my eyebrows look now because they're the right color. Yay. Now onto lip. And at first I thought I didn't have any Holy Grail. And then I remembered these 3 little Bare Minerals lipsticks that I got. And it came in a cardboard tube like this at Ulta. And it's 3 colors that they make, and I have to tell you what they're called. So they're Speak Your Mind, Make Your Move, and Be Free. In fact, the Be Free is almost all the way gone. So I actually bought a tube. They have these funny little tubes you have to open like this. So I love that one to mix and match and wear on top. I wear them all the time. I'm wearing one now with a lip gloss on top. Let's see, I'm wearing the one that's a little more coral. Make Your Move. So that said, lip glosses, my 3 are all Smashbox. I love these. So the light pink and the pout, this is the one I'm wearing now on top of the Bare Minerals lipstick. This one is Pink Lady. I love this one too. And this one is a Lume. It's gold. If I just want a little pop, it doesn't really give you any color, but if I'm wearing a lipstick, one color by itself, I'll put this one on top. I don't even know if they sell this anymore, but this is what they came out with last year. So that's lip. On to nails. One of my favorites has been this Essie in the gold. It's called Good as Gold. And the thing I like about this particular polish is you put on one coat and it's already opaque. It doesn't have that weird translucent thing going on. Like this nail polish that I'm wearing, I don't even know what brand it is, but it might be one of the Sally Hansen's. I had to put on 4 coats just to make sure it wasn't translucent anymore. But this Essie, 1 or 2 coats and you're done. Then as a top coat, my Holy Grail, I'm back to this one. I'm going to butcher the name, Secchevite. Maybe one of you can tell me how to pronounce that. But they have this dry fast top coat. I stopped wearing it years ago because it would sit in here if I didn't do my nails, and then it would get really hard and then it couldn't be used. But I'm using it more often now. Love this. It really dries fast and gives a nice glossy finish to your nails. Then, drum roll, my favorite product of the year, bar none, that gave me the most bang for my buck and the most difference, is actually a supplement. This is biotin supplement in a chewable or dissolvable tablet, strawberry flavored, by Natural. It's 5,000 mcgs. This has transformed my nails. I think now I've been taking it for just over 6 months and my nails have hardly broken at all. When I wear polish, my nails get really brittle and then they break off and then they all break off and then they take months to grow back and then they break up on the way. And anyway, this has made them grow faster and stronger, and now I can wear polish without looking like Herman Munster. So those are my 2015 Holy Grail products. If you're just going to buy one of these, buy this one, because it will probably make a huge difference in your nails, but make sure you take it every day and give it about 4 to 5 months before you start to judge whether it's working or not. So if you buy this one, he had 250 tablets, so take one every day, and when you're done with the bottle, decide if it worked for you or not. Alright, so that's 2015 for me. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe and have a happy new year. Bye. If you're into a beauty bargain, then I have one for you, and it's Studio Gear. They have a sale going on right now. I bought a few things because and stocked up because some of my favorites were on sale. They're actually